These recent winds have done a proper good job of bringing trees down. Loads of them. That's it. Just shows the danger of camping in these sort of forests in high winds. I mean, the size of these trees. If you're anywhere under something like that, you're brown bread. So, looking at your 4 W's for Dave Canterbury. Got your wood, your water, your wind, and your widowmakers. Perfect example of widowmakers, and this forest is covered in them today from the back end of that storm last week. Found a great place for a hammock camp, looking out over the valley. So, the handy thing about having a notebook is make a quick note how to get here, because the woods are that big, you forget whereabouts. So we'll get up here and use it again soon. I love these little birch polypore. Love these tiny little ones, they're cool, aren't they? Loads of natural shelters in forest today with trees that are fallen. You can see where this birch has fallen, come down, it's landed on the branches and it's pulled the branches down up here, which is making a sort of natural teepee type shape. You could easily use that, hollow it out on the inside, fill the sides up, weaving stuff in and out, cover it. You know, you're halfway there to start with. You've got your foundations to start with. Loads of them in the forest today, loads. I didn't really know what I was going to do today when I set off out, but I'm going to make use of these fallen pines. I'm going to make a bit of pine needle tea. These are red pines, so look at that. I think I'll start my fire, bowdrill and feather sticks. Plenty of birch and stuff in here. A lot of it's wet, but I'm going to go for bowdrill feather stick method. Straight into put the ember straight into some feather sticks. We'll go with that. Sounds like a plan, eh? Some proper carnage in this forest today, isn't there, Billy? Good lad, good lad. So, found a bit of dead standing, so I'm going to break that down, make some feather sticks out of that. It's only not the best I could find, probably that's sort of why I prefer some thicker stuff so I can get to the real dry stuff in the middle. But hopefully it's going to be alright. So I'm going to crack on with that and feather my sticks up first before I get anything else done. Well, yeah, the forest has changed quite a bit. This is pretty close to one of my regular camps as well. It just shows how easy when them winds are blowing. They've not got big root systems, these trees. They come down easy. And when one falls, the chain effect, they start toppling in a row. So you can have a 40-metre tree, but by the time that one's hit the deck, it's gone 120 metre, 160 metre because of all the other ones. So you've got to be careful. forests are absolutely fantastic today. Hardly a breath of wind. Quiet. Just the sound of the birds and the crows. Some of these done. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely loving it today. You can feel spring coming as well. Absolutely out of this world. That's just to get me string in for my bow. Let it consolidate a bit. Not the best feather sticks in the world with this wood that we had, but we've done the job. So that was just mainly with the ember and just shavings really, and then the feather sticks. A lot of smoke today because everything's a bit damp, a bit wet. As long as we get a brew out of it, that's the main thing. For me. I just chuck my needles in. You can just put them all in with the branch. I tend to just cut the branch off. All I'm doing is limiting any more bits of dirt. Just be careful you identify your trees properly though. You won't want to be doing this with yew or something like that. Make sure it's pine, white pine, red pine, something like that. The petals on the red pine are usually in twos, they're in bunches of twos. That's one way you tell. You've also got to know what bark you're looking at and stuff like that, so just make sure you're careful identifying them, make sure you get it right. I'm going to put that on there for about 20 minutes, let it bubble away. While my pound needles are boiling, these freshly fallen pines, we might as well have a bit of we might as well eat a bit of cambion layer. So the cambion layer is that bit in between the inner bark and the outer bark, well, in between the inner tree, sorry, and the outer bark. So if I get rid of that outer layer, and this bit here, that's your cambion layer. Get a clean bit. There. And you can eat that bit. That's a good decent bit. My fingers are filthy, but it's alright. Quite a strong flavour off this tree. Some trees have different flavours, but yeah, it's alright. Well, thanks for joining me and Billy in the forest again. Bit of an impromptu one today, so I don't know what the footage is going to come out like. I only had my small tripod. Didn't really know what I was going to do when I got in the forest. We just set off to do a bit of a day outside, and it's panned into a good day. Bit of bow drilling, bit of feather sticking, Eating a bit of pine, bit of pine cambium, some pine tea. So, like I say, just be careful with your, make sure you're identifying trees properly. And this has been boiling for about 22 minutes this, so that's about right. You don't want to boil it for much more than 20 minutes because it starts to destroy the vitamin C then. And that's one of the main things we want to get out of it. Oh, I mean, a sieve would be nice, a strainer. Something you can strain the I'm just gonna try my best not to get any bits in my cup. So find a nice good spot for my cups there. Let's try and pour it in without getting too many pine needles in it. Sometimes you get a bit of coloration, sometimes not a lot, sometimes it's pretty clear. That's got a bit of colour in it, a bit of green. Ooh. Oh, that's nice. It's a proper nice brew, that. Yeah, really nice. So, alright Billy, got him tied up at a minute so he ran off. So thanks for joining us again. Rick T Outdoors Adventure, and look after yourselves and we'll catch you again soon. Alright, see you later, look after yourselves, ta-ra. Oh yeah, forgot to say, like my mate Bazza says, every day's a school day, learn something every time. So no matter how many times I've done the bow drill, flint and steel, whatever, you learn something every time. You've got different weathers, different materials to work with, different conditions, like I say. It's learn something every time. My bow drill this time did the job easy enough, just we're a bit more finicky. It's just a little bit thick for me, that did the job. But it's I like them usually to have a little bit more bend. I had to set this, which took me about 4 or 5 goes just to get the right tension, whereas if I had a little bit more bend as I was fastening it in, I could have bent it to get me my drill piece in or whatever. But yeah, every day's a school day. Catch you soon. Hey, every day's a school day, ain't it Billy, eh? See you in a bit.